I do something to this hair. I have enough time to do so now. But some other things I gotta do first. Alright. Put no money on her head. God bless her all the dead. Put no money on her head. Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know, like, in regards to, like, your lineage, your ancestors, and something in regard to your spiritual gifts and stuff like that. It's like, it's turn up time. It's like, I don't know what's going on in the spiritual, but in regards to, like, you, your spiritual gifts, your lineage, your inheritance, it's like, your people's is turned up for you. Like, and when I say turned up, if you don't know the slang terminology, it's like it's a celebration, bitch. They like do your shit, do your shit, do your shit. Ah. Anyways, so what I got in the notes today, I think this is gonna be a quick message. I got shit to do today, so I wrote my notes. A lot to do. Stay on task. All right. So when I wrote this channel message, I was renovating, interior design, all types of stuff. So it was a lot to do. Organizational skills is very significant. I had a lot to do prior to, like, it's so ironic because the same, not the same. All right, so something you did previously before, there's something about that energy come like you had something to do before. Like it's given like part one, part two, part three. Like, but right now it's part one, part two. I had a lot of stuff to do a particular day. I told you on the previous channel message, and like the day before, somebody asked me to go do something with them that I actually planned to do also, but I just didn't think I was gonna do it till after I did the first thing. So like you might have two different plans, goals to do, and some way somehow you're gonna have to do both of them at the same time. This could be previous energy, right? And it might be it might be a lot, seem like a lot to do all at once, but it's like once you get whatever you get done, you accomplish whatever you accomplish. It's going to be another scenario that comes into play that's kind of like significant, or it's like part two of what the first goal or second goal was. But by the time part two comes around, it's going to be a lot easier. It's going to be like, because you know them scenarios where you like when a certain experience happens and you're just like, oh my gosh, I went through this experience because now I'm in a different scenario, and if I didn't go through that experience, I wouldn't know how to go navigate through this experience. It's like something like that going on. You went through something previously, you had a goal or you had accomplished something previously, and now part two is coming up, and it's going to be so much more easier because you did all the hard work. You figured out what you need to figure out previously before, in regards to handling a situation. But like I said, something about organizing organizational skills is very significant. Somebody's wishing you luck on whatever this task is. Yeah, I did write my notes. A lot to do. Stay on task. All right. Everybody who knows me, I like to my handy dandy notebook. I like to write my notes out. I like to have a schedule, because me and God have a good relationship. My whole thing is like, I understand I can plan, I can plan, I can plan. But you know, sometimes certain things are maneuvered a certain type of way. So if everything doesn't go exactly as you plan, I know there's certain people that be like, I have to do this at this time, and then on this day I gotta do this at this time, and da 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 da. And then when something don't go their way, it doesn't happen exactly like they start freaking out. Don't do that. Unless you want to, don't do that because like everything happens for a reason. That's why I have that channel message on this channel called "Delays Are an Illusion," because you're like it's all about your mindset. You could think something or someone is delaying you, and the whole time they're not. Just stay on task. It's gonna handled. It's gonna get done. Something about Aquarius, zodiac, and embodiment. This could be in regards to prophecy prediction. This could be. Let's just leave it at that. Not like that, but like something. So this is just like a prediction. Your fourth house placement is very significant. It's so ironic. um when I was doing these channel messages for like a week or two now, it's like I wasn't as consistent. Hi, how are you doing? Good morning. I wasn't as consistent when I first started doing these channel messages, like about a week or 2 weeks ago, because I had other stuff to do, so I had to take a few days off from doing these channel messages for you guys. And so like my schedule and plan, I'm like, I gotta do it on this day and this day and this day. And the children of God in the comment section, no shoot back to senders, O3M, how you talking about? How's your day? Aw. But yeah, so like my schedule's kind of off. Like the certain days I was supposed to do videos, I had to do it on other certain days. So I was at first like my initial thought was like, dang, like it's I feel like this whatever what I had to do threw me a little bit off, but it didn't, because in the same moment I realized I'm like some way somehow I know I'm gonna get back on task on schedule. And ironically, the children of God in the comment section said you are a beautiful black queen. Thank you. Clevis Twee 1777. I'm not reading your comment section. Whatever you wrote for yourself. Now, anywho, so I got back on task. Some way, somehow, I got back on the schedule. So, like, because today, I'm talking about, I said something in my notes about Aquarius zodiac embodiment, and I said fourth house placements. Fourth house placements has to do with um your mother, your mother's side of the family. Today is Monday. Cancer zodiac embodiment, very significant. So I'm like, so this is fourth house placement and Cancer zodiac coincide. So I'm like, I know I'm on task. All right. I also wrote my notes, the new generation. Um, I wrote that because I had something to do. I accomplished it. When I accomplished it, my Aquarius sun sign zodiac biological sibling had came to like congratulate me on, and she actually did that yesterday also. It was such a good thing. Thank you for reminding me. I got to write down my notes. All right, so she came and congratulated me on what I had accomplished within the week. Thank you for sending all your lime. What all your limes? What does limes have to do with anything? Oh, Clevis and Twee 1777 a comment section. God is saying you need to detox, or I had to detox from you, bitch. I don't know who you is. I'm not reading your comments. I said it the first time. So, but yeah, my Aquarius sister, sibling, biological sister, she was congratulating me about what I had accomplished. Even though, and this is a scenario like sometimes people don't know what you're going through while you're accomplishing some of these goals. Hi, good morning. How are you doing? DHURNAM in the comment section saying that they're dead. I don't even understand how you can comment something like that. Congratulations. Um. So yeah. So sometimes you'll go through something and nobody will know what you're going through, because while you're going through something, you're accomplishing a certain goal. So like all people see is what you accomplished, not what you had to go through. And something like about that is very significant because like basically the other day I had all this. I had to do renovations, interior design. It took me about 3 days to do this shit. Literally, the day before I was supposed to start all that stuff, and it was a lot to do. My Aquarius sister sibling came and was like, "Hey, you want to go help me? Not help her, but you want to go work out with me this and third?" Nah, granted, we already had a conversation about working out. In my mind, I scheduled to go do the workout after I did whatever I had to do because I knew it was going to be a lot of work. She asked me the day before I'm supposed to do all this manual labor to in regards to renovation and interior design of my home. So I'm just like, dang. But I'm like, it's not gonna be that bad. And I was like, I was aching in pain. I was hurting. I'm like, it was like a spiritual thing because like somebody didn't want me to basically have nice things or do nice things for myself. So they wanted, and so they wanted me to hurt. Bitch, we was only walking. We was like, we was jogging a little bit. We was walking. I'm like, bitch, like this is not my first time doing no shit like this. Why the fuck my body feel like this? And I had to push through the pain to paint and all that type of shit. And literally right before I was finished painting, the pain went away, and I was just like, what the fuck? I'm like, it was like nah. And I'm glad I know that back to sender did what I do because I'm too young to be feeling any joint pains, bitch. Anywho, so that Aquarius sister sibling that day when we went to go work out, It was me, her, my child, and you know, doing like it was like a girls' day, so that could be significant, like a girls' day. Y'all get together, y'all do a fun activity, and but it was like it was so cute because like I'm the older sibling. You tell me your kid loves you. I'm the older sibling, and then my sister is a younger sibling than me, and then I have my child, and we all female. So it was like it was giving different variations of generation. It could be something about a mother figure or aunt, and the new generation when their kids or something like that. I can't read it. What skincare do I use? Covision by Multimedia 7. Um, you can go on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, DMs if you would like any more information about that. You can go into my media playlist and then you can see more information about that there, or you can go on Instagram. And all right, I think this person in the comment section is trying to get my attention. I don't care. Not the Majid person. This person is not telling me about using another beauty product after somebody asked me about my beauty product. All right. And then they spelled it in a specific way. They didn't even. I don't. I don't even think they spell. Did they spell it right, or they just try to be? Yes, that's my yes, yes. I have lotions actually that I use that I purchased with niacinamide. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yes, ceramide, niacinamide. Those are good. Y'all be so quick. Y'all, that people don't be knowing nothing about nothing. Be so quick to be like, yeah, get the shit with the acid in it, bitch. Now, salicylic acid is not that bad, but I don't prefer it. So you, so whoever in the comment section was talking about use salicylic acid or whatever the fuck, like you use that shit. I'm going with the niacinamide and ceramides, bitch. Anywho's, um, anywho's. Today is Monday, symbolic of the mother side of the family, being a mother, your mother. Um, so something about like the new generation is very significant. Thanks for the tipper hint, Ilika underscore icon, bad side negativity. Thank you for the tipper hint. Have a nice day. All right. Zodiac sign channel message for Leo. Let's get into it real quick. It's gonna be a pretty straightforward message because there wasn't a lot of story time here. Oh, by the way, because that did happen that same day. There's something about in regards to the new generation, basically like how you were raised is very significant. Um, is very significant in regards to like personality characteristics and stuff like that. Because I was raised, I don't necessarily go by that whole moral, but like how I was raised was you see some shit that don't got nothing to do with you, mind your fucking business. If it's something that you have to definitely speak on, mind your business to an extent. Like this is my perspective. Mind your business to an extent. Like if it's not harming you, it's not doing nothing to you. Mind your business. But if other people are like involved and stuff like that, you can speak your piece, but you can do it in a particular way where you make sure that you're safe. We had went to go work out in this public set area right previously, and there were these two men that were sitting together. You could tell they were kind of like, I don't want to be rude. They were either like bums. They weren't homeless people. They were either like bums or like I want to say drunkards. They were kind of like drunk niggas. They were just drunk niggas that was in like a really nice aesthetic environment. They wasn't saying nothing to nobody. Um, and then like my sister had said something to one of the dudes, or whatever the case may be, and I'm just looking at her like, why are you even saying? She was like, basically, she ain't saying that to him. She was talking shit about the nigga. She was talking shit about the bum. I don't know who the bum is. I don't have nothing to say about the bum. I don't know the bum. In the comments, it says, find a white man with blue eyes. You deserve the best. They're the most attentive. Love your content. I don't know about a Caucasian man with blue eyes, but someone with Caucasian something with some pretty eyes or some beautiful eyes or some romantic eyes, I can do that. Thank you. I just deserve the best. You said you love my content. God bless you. I appreciate it. But yeah, so like my sibling just is who she is. Like she say the first thing that comes to her mind a lot of times. So like she's talking about shit about this guy, whatever the case may be. I'm trying not to feed into it because like my discernment was like she's gonna say something about this man. This man's gonna respond some sort of way, even though we're not. Well, not me, but she wasn't directly speaking to him. As soon as she would start talking about the guy got up out of his where he was sitting at, and I'm already like, this nigga is already looking like a bum. I don't know what he's capable of or what he's trying to do, so I'm trying to move around him. Now, there was a body of water over there, so in my mind, it was so ironic. It's like I could see what the nigga was about to do before he was about to do it. There was a body of water next to where my son was talking shit about him. And as he was starting to try to get up off of his seat, I just had like this, like, not a vision per se, but it looked like I just knew that this nigga was going to try to push her into the body of water, like on some dumb shit. So I tried to move around him and I tried to like de-escalate the situation before some dumb shit like that happened. I don't know why I felt like he was gonna do that. The guy he was sitting with immediately walked away from that man. And I was just like, this something's going on. So like I'm trying to tell my sister like, yo, like stop talking about this nigga that's going on ahead. Later, I had found out that she had a different experience with him. Basically, she had went to the same environment without me previously with another person, and she had party favors. I'll say she had party favors, and they were enjoying themselves. And the bum had walked up to them, was like, "Hey, can I get some party favors?" And she was nice. She was being nice to the bum, like, and gave them party favors. When she told me that shit, I'm like, this makes a lot of sense why whatever the fuck happened that day happened. Because she was talking shit about that man, not knowing that's what previously had happened. And then the man, she was talking shit about the man or whatever the case may be. And I still don't even understand the correlation as to how it got to that. But like, long story short, the nigga just started, first of all, this nigga started, he was intoxicated in some sort of way. He started doing like not sign languages, like it looked like he was trying to do curses with his hand. He started doing that anime shit, like start doing all that. In my mind, because I'm spiritual, I'm like, this nigga is trying to curse this bitch, and I'm just like, come on, let's get out of here. This and the third. She start arguing with the nigga. I'm like, what the fuck, like why? Are you, in my mind, it does not compute. Why are you arguing with a bum? They're already a bum. It don't make no fucking sense to argue with the bum. Like we're literally over here doing something productive. Why stop the productive shit to argue with a bum? But like I said, everybody's different. Everybody's raised differently. It's something about like the new generation, what you're taught, how you were taught growing up. Your morals is very significant. Somebody wanna you and what's it called it? But like because that's my sibling, I was making light of the situation, so I just started recording because one, I like it didn't sit well right with me that I was seeing in my mind that this nigga wanted to push her into the body of water. So I was trying to de-escalate that shit. She going off. He acting a fool. I was just recording and making light of the situation so that it could be diffused and I went about my business. Um, but yeah, I guess that was y'all story time for today. All right, channel message for Leo. Channel message for Leo. All right, today is Monday. Fourth house placement was mentioned. So we got 3 zodiac signs mentioned already. We have Aquarius, Cancer, and the channel message for today is Leo. So this is something about a prediction about a Leo and or a melanated person and or a man. And a lot of emotions, a lot of conversation being had. Channel messages, there's going to be a lot to do, so just stay on task. Something about these zodiac signs or your mother or mother's side of a family very significant in regards to a new generation. All right. So your channel message for Leo. Shower you with gifts and affection. They care about you is obvious. They will either tell you or pay for a lot consistent. Why did I write that? They will either tell you or pay for a lot consistent. All right. That's what because I'm like, that's not all right. So let's say it again. Channel message for Leo. Shower you with gifts and affection. They care about you is obvious. They will either tell you or pay for a lot. Consistent. Yesterday, I had took a nap on Sunday, and I had a vision in the dream. Now, if you watched the previous channel message, I had time to. I didn't want to argue with my man, so I was in here arguing with the trolls because I had to. I had to get that. I had to get them vibes out of here. Like, I'm not going to argue with my man, but what I'm going to do is you ever been upset about some shit, and then the healthy way to do it is just like to navigate around, being argumentative or combative. And then it'd be that one person that want to come towards you when you're in that mood of trying to like make the situation better, but you're still upset. And then they try to antagonize you, make you mad. And then you just take out all your frustration on that person. That's what yesterday's channel message was freaking given with the trolls in the comment section. It's like, my nigga went to go hang out with his friends because it was a holiday weekend. And we made plans and I wasn't able to see him. I wasn't able to see him. And then I'm for the type of way that I get on the live to do a channel message, being productive. And then it was trolls in the comment section that didn't know if they wanted to like me or love me or hate me or dislike me. They didn't know what the fuck they want to do. And I'm just like, y'all want to argue in this comment section? We're going to do that shit today. I have time today. Like, I don't argue with people in real life. I don't care. It's not that I don't like to argue. I don't care to argue because, like, I know myself. I don't like to waste conversation with redundant conversation. Like, I don't know. Something like that. So, anywho, yesterday I had took a nap. When I took a nap, I had got a vision. Please God. I had a vision to catch your message, but I had a vision in the dream state. And basically that's why I'm narrating like what happened in regards to like me being upset with my man, but I wasn't upset with him for real. It was just it wasn't him I was upset at. I was upset at his friends. I was upset at his friends because I knew like you know them niggas who got friends who be like they homies, they friends be like, man, that bitch got you whipped. Like, you don't ever want to hang out with the guys no more. Like, nah. He got them type of friends. Like, and it's just like, y'all, like, oh my gosh. Like, we had a plan. We knew what we was doing for the most part, kind of. We made plans. And then them niggas came around with like, yeah, like, bro, man, they're going to go hang out. And I'm just like, whatever. So I wasn't necessarily upset at him. I was upset because I knew like the intention of whoever he was hanging out with that day. So when I had my vision during my nap yesterday, the vision was me on the phone, but I had the phone on speaker. It was my man talking to me. My man was talking to me while I had him on speaker. And I thought it was so funny because usually if I'm on the phone with somebody, I put it to like my ear, right? But howsoever, I knew I was a little upset at him because we didn't see each other that day. And we made plans. So like me specifically seeing me have a conversation with him in the dream state on speakerphone, it's like I still had like an attitude. It's like, because like if I didn't have an attitude, I probably been talking on my phone like yeah, but like in the dream I have him speaking, so it's giving like Literally, literally. So like, I have him on speakerphone, and he was like, "Hey, did you get what I sent you? Did you get what I sent you?" And I'm like, "You sent me something? Like, what you sent me?" And then like he had sent me some money. He had sent me some money. I had got because soon he said that I had got the notification on my phone that he sent me money. He was just like apologizing. He was like, "Yeah, I know I wasn't able to, you know." So I'm looking forward to this. No funny shit. I am looking forward to this because like I never had a dream where my man that I'm dating, and like tell me in the dream state that he's gonna give me some money in some sort of way. So like, all glory be to God. I'm expecting it now. Now, shower you with gifts and affection. They care about you is obvious. My man doesn't know that I know already that he's a obviously a provider, but like his love language is gifts and money is one of them. He doesn't know I already know that, so I'm waiting to see when he reveals that to me. Like he has, but like we ain't got to a certain place yet where like I'm not trying to come out too strong, but you know, Shira Seven be giving these ladies like advice and stuff like that. So I'm just playing it by ear. I'm just playing it by ear. Excuse me. Yeah, up with your messages. I was happy as fuck to see that in the dream state. Um, they care about you is obvious. Like, I love, I love my relationship with my man because like you gotta let a man be a man. Like I was had like even though I was upset before I did the chat message, I was talking to God about it. I'm like, God, I'm not mad at my man because I don't want to be that person to be nagging him because he wants to go out and have fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a holiday weekend. Like you can go out and have fun. You can have friends and homies. I don't have to like them, but you can go out and have friends and stuff. Like, I don't want to be that female that be like, you can't have friends and you can't do this and you can't do that. I don't want to be that female. Like because if I want to like even if I'm a homebody, the moment I want to go out, have fun, um, do some spontaneous shit, I don't want this nigga tripping out on me the way like females are stereotyped to be going off on these men. This nigga in the comment section, this nigga, yo, not you motherfucking made a YouTube account, named it yourself, and you wrote Google fear in that bitch. And then you was thinking about me when you wrote that shit. Like, you know that YouTube account is attached to your you wait, hold on. You know based on whatever you clicked on today, you know that this is a spiritual based content channel on YouTube. You took the time out to make a YouTube page to try to troll me, but it's connected to your IP address. And this is a spiritual content based page. Continue. Now, like I was saying, um, I love my like relationship with my guy, like because like um, I don't go out my way to try to like I will never go out my way to try to embarrass my man and stuff like that because at the end of the day, I know it's a thing because females have a thing with their female friends and men have a thing with their homies and friends and bros, whatever you want to call it, where you know, like people outside of your significant other like to make jokes and stuff like that based on how somebody's sexual partner is with them. So all underscore smile says when God blessing you, the devil also notices, and the devil gets an eviction notice, bitch, stamped in the Bible. But yes, you're right. Now, so like with him, I just really like love whatever the case may be. Like how like he acts. Like when he's with the guys, I let him do macho. Like I don't like because guys have their guy talk. Females have like guys have their guy talk and they want to be macho. Females when we get females, I have learned. You know them female that like females be having female friends and they like talking shit about their niggas to their female friends. I does not do that shit no more. You don't do it. Unless it's like very significant and you really feel like you got to say something, do not if you're a female, do not go to your female friends and talk shit about your nigga. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't have to even explain why that's not a good idea. Guys, they can do that shit, but at the end of the day, they're gonna act and do whatever the fuck they want to do with their significant other. Guys can can shit talk and all stuff like that, and then they'll curl up under you and be like act like a baby, bitch. Not literally, but you know what I'm saying. So when my man wants to go out and hang out with his friends and have his bromance time, I let him. Go have fun, go hang out with the homies, this and third, because I already know what it is when you get back. And I ain't gonna be mad at you, I'm gonna be mad at your friends. But like my man, he be he got this thing. He be like, because this nigga was like, this nigga messaged me like basically let me know like we wasn't gonna like see each other or whatever the case may be. And he hinted at like who the reason was out his friend group as to why. So bitch, I'm like, I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, this nigga will this nigga will gossip with me and tell me like who the problem is, who on bullshit, this and the third, and I'll just be observing. I'll be like, all right. Like my man the type to throw his friends under the bus for me, but like I won't let them know that he did that. And he's so cute for that. Like he's so cute for that because most niggas they won't do that shit. So like it's obvious he cares about me. But I don't know how he be acting around them friends of his. I said they will either tell you or pay. So like there's something about like you know what type of man that you have. Either he's gonna be very obvious, very straightforward, tell you how he feels in regards to emotions, stuff like that. You know that stigma and stereotype in regards to men and how they're not expressive of their feelings and stuff like that. I don't know if you're dating somebody who has a water sign placement because we're talking about melanated men in regards to like basically fire sign. Leo is a we're talking about the 4th house placement, but Leo is a 5th house placement. So something about how your man expresses themselves. Aquarius is the zodiac that if you ever came in contact with Aquarius, Aquarius will act like they don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. But if they genuinely love you, you will see that side from them because they don't show that side to everybody. Facts. This nigga Nate No Euphoria in the comments section asking like, are you into Barry Manilow? I probably only heard one song from that man. How old you think I am? Anywho's, no Tyler Perry. No Tyler Perry. Barry on all my ops, bitch. Ah! Oh no, that shit is wild. Anywho's. But yeah, so 5th house placement is in regards to how you express yourself. 5th house, Leo is in regards to like entertainment or being an entertainer. So your man might act one way around a certain group of people and then act a different way around you, but like he's still the same person. It's something about his mother's side of the family, or his mother, or your mother's side of the family. Something about maybe it's the new generation. Basically, there's something about either your family or their family or somebody else's family. You know how the women in their family act, or how their upbringing in regards to these women is why they act the way that they act. Maybe. So like, I don't know what the fuck. Like they got like it's giving this vibe like somebody got to play it cool around a certain group of people, but like when they with you, they can just express themselves however they want to express themselves. That's it. They could be like real stern about their feelings. Maybe like I don't know. It could be one of the other scenarios because I know this based on watching other people's experiences and my own. Sometimes a man, sometimes a man can grow up in a family, be raised in a family with a lot of women, and they are very expressive and very much in their feminine attributes. But then in that same scenario, different scenario, a man can grow up around a whole bunch of women and and to them it's like la 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 la. So they just be like, they be like this to themselves, like so. So I don't know. I guess it's all about like you getting to know your man or something like that. Either or way, like God just wants you to know they care about you. It's obvious, but like it's something about how like their own personality characteristics. You just gotta navigate within that. Something about being consistent is very significant. If you're dating somebody in a relationship and or married, even though I don't see nothing about marriage right here for at the moment, if you are to conceive a child with this person, you're gonna have a girl. You're gonna conceive a female child because it something about his mother's side of the family is a lot of females, or they're prone to having female children or something like that. The card in the on the top of the deck in reverse is the world is my ministry. So right now, there's something going on with somebody's finances. Because somebody is losing out on finances because they're not having good intentions. Because, all right, somebody's finances right now is fucked up, Leo. Because they don't have good intentions about or in regards to a group of people who also are ain't shit terrible bad people. There's somebody who decided instead of helping themselves, they're affiliating themselves with other bad people. And those bad people need that person's help in some sort of way. And they decide to help a people, a group, something. Scorpio could be very significant. A group of men could be very significant. Fraternity, group of men, a cult, some who are bad people. Somebody has been helping these bad group of people or bad group of men. They don't have good intentions. The group don't got good intentions. This person's supposed to be not necessarily minding their own business, but like helping themselves. But like this group of people want their help, but they're like bad people, and then that person's already a bad person. So it's like now they losing money because of whatever the fuck they done got themselves into. What the fuck, Leo? Church could be involved because the world is my ministry. The card it came out reverse. There's somebody who's not of church or spiritual group. Like so, like I was saying, a cult group center. You're good. If it's a group of men working together, if it's in regards to spirituality, in regards to church, y'all is good. Ironically, there's someone who don't believe in God. A group of people who don't believe in God. They don't like when I say ministry, it doesn't have to mean literally church, like you're a church goer. It just got to be like somebody who's not more inclined to God, someone whose profession is not in regards to spirituality. That's the group of people I'm talking about that got that wealth shit in reverse for them. God, what does Leo need to know about? Showers you with gifts, affection, they care about you. It's obvious they will either tell you or pay for a lot. Consistent. So someone has a kink, like a gift kink. All right, you know how people have different love languages. Your partner might be somebody who either they're gonna be straightforward with you and be like, "I love you, I like you," this and third, and be very expressive. But if they, I don't want to say they have a hard time expressing themselves, but if they're not prone to sharing their emotions, their feelings with you, they're gonna buy you gifts and give you money. I don't know. Like you can. I'm not saying you don't have to love me. You can hold off and tell me you love me, and you can buy me gifts and give me money. I ain't about to even whole like about the same shit, low key. It's gonna. I know I'm gonna get them words one day. You know what I'm saying? Card came out on top. I am practical, polite, and powerful. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. Like you can listen to that Share 7 advice if you want to. There's some shit that is good, but like. This is even feminine energy. Practical, polite, and powerful. A woman. You know, it's a man's world. And then I'm hearing some Ariana Grande, God is a woman, no gay shit. But like, I'm a peaceful person. Peacefulness is attracted to me. Like, this is feminine energy. Like, you know, like how women who have children, they don't gotta say nothing, and they give their kid the look, like, and then like the kid know how to act and comport themselves. It's like that's how you are with your man. It's like you don't really gotta say nothing. Your presence commands respect. You don't really gotta say nothing. Woo-hoo. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Yo, I saw this video. Like, I saw this video. Oh my gosh. Oh, two. All right, all right. Quick story, y'all. So I saw two pieces of content that I thought was so funny, but not funny at the same time. All right. The first piece of content I seen was so yesterday on Sunday I had posted this content, this meme. Oh, I said meme. It's not even a meme. I thought of it as a meme. I saw this content like before I posted. I seen another video of the content. It was the freshman XXL cipher. You know, like when the up and coming rappers in the music industry freestyle rap, so and then like you know they're being congratulated for you know being popular at the time, I guess. And like this nigga had posted, you see Trim, you know, Nicki Minaj arch nemesis at the moment. You see Trim rapping, and like it was the first video I seen was like like the person was like yo, this bitch want to be Nicki Minaj so freaking bad because like, but really Trim is just like trolling her because like in my personal opinion, I think when Trim started making music, she was just like trying out different flows and vibes, and no pun intended. And Nicki Minaj was probably somebody she was inspired by, and people noticed like she sounded a lot like Nicki Minaj from her music. But like from my perspective, I think she had like 2 or 3 songs, and like like all the songs don't sound like Nicki Minaj. It was just like that one specific song. But when Nicki Minaj responded and did not like Trim and was being belligerent about that shit, I think Trim was like, "Oh, you're a hater, bitch." So she like Trim just been trolling her ever since, and she's been getting paid because of it. Do you know that bitch? That bitch was awarded. No point in sorry, Trim, I had to call you bitch, but that's how I talk. That bitch was awarded 8.5 million dollars because she said coconut water and got sponsored by motherfucking Vita. I'm like, zing, bitch. I'm like, shit. I'm like, because when I first seen her performing and doing that song, like her budget was completely different than how it is now. I'm like, when was she? I was wondering, I'm like, where the fuck she get all this money to start like updating her wardrobe and everything like that? Because from an artist point of view, because I'm in the music industry, I'm just like, I know, I'm like, either she's signed to somebody or she got a deal. And when I heard she had got $8.5 million based on that coconut water song, not even through the music stream, through sponsorship, bitch. But what was I about to say? But yeah, so like the XXL the next video was that same clip of her like, cause they was it was that same clip of her rapping, and then it was another person. I don't even know. I'm not trying to look up who that is. I don't know if her name was Ski Bags or Bings or something like that. I don't need that shit. That nigga was rapping with a bag over his head, and he was like, "Let me hold you, let me touch you, let me molest you." And the nigga on the screen, he said, "Get the fuck off of my screen right now." He said, "No, no, no." He said, "We need to cancel XXL because like, why y'all just letting anybody get up on here?" Rightfully so. That nigga was saying, "What are you talking about?" That yes, get that type of shit up off of there. Why was this nigga rapping about that shit on the XXL? Like this is like, even if that was for clickbait, bitch, no, like no, no, no. Like, it's too much shit going on in the world for anybody to think that shit was acceptable. Like, that's not clickbait. That nigga need, no. Just take him out the whole industry. That nigga's tripping. And then he had a bag over his head. Like, niggas wasn't supposed to know who he was. Like, because they put the name on there. Like, and it's like, nobody's going to look you up after that. Like, nobody's going to look you up after that. Like, promise you. That nigga was talking about they need to cancel Freshman XXL because of that one performance. That shit, it was just too much going on. You got one artist trolling another mainstream artist on some hating shit, and then you had another nigga rapping on there talking about he want to molest people. Like, are you gonna get the fuck out of here? Like, respectfully. The other piece of content I shared this morning, it was like, it was this guy who's doing pranks. I always see his prank videos, whatever the case may be. I don't care for pranks. I don't care for April Fool's Day. I don't care for them that shit because like to a certain extent, like people who be having like for example, people who be having them prank channels, and their whole content is based on pranks. The only way to elevate your channel is to keep doing pranks, and that's them pranks are done for clickbait, and it's like those type of people in regards to like clout chasing basically for clickbait, they never like just stop at the simple jokes. It has to always be more and more extreme. And do I have a twin sister? When I was a child, I prayed to have a twin sister, but you know, it's just me. Um, Maybe I'll conceive twins. Who knows? I want them to be twin girls, but if my nigga want a child, that's a boy. We can go for we can go 50-50, one female, one male child. We'll see. Um, this nigga bitch in the comment section named theirself a whale. They named themselves a whale in the section of their at name. Oh my gosh! But you and then this how you know somebody a hater. You cut Petunia Whale 42 back to center for fuck off, bitch. Um, Saw somebody complimenting me in the comment section and decided to respond to the person complimenting me in the comment section talking about zero videos of a miracle. You it's 6:24 in the morning. I know you're a depressed, ugly person. Like you have to be. You have to be. It's too early in the morning to be hating. You shouldn't be hating at all. What made you even come on here? And then you said zero videos of a miracle. That means you've been watching more than one piece of content and ain't shit happening for you because you ain't read the description. Every video has a description. Read that shit. I just told where them niggas at from yesterday I was trolling. Y'all got like one more day to tell me what the fuck been going on with y'all. Them niggas that was trolling in the comment section yesterday, I said read the description. They were like, oh my gosh, she's cursing possible subscriber. After trolling me in the comment section for 2 hours, I said go read the description. Them niggas was shook. That shit was funny as fuck because it's just like you don't even read, bitch. You don't even try to read. Oh, you just reminded me of something. I gotta make a new schedule. Anywho's, I got a lot of stuff to do, but like it's gonna get done. But yeah, so oh, that's the other thing. So like, I saw this video content, like one thing like that. So because I was talking about the trim situation, right, in the freshman XXL. So there's another woman who's impersonating. I don't know who the fuck that bitch is. That's impersonating Nicki Minaj, voice flow, whatever the case may be. No pun intended. I don't know. She was rapping. She was doing. It looked like she was doing the color. I don't know if y'all know color or colors when they be doing like those kind of like freshman XXL, but for singers or like for rappers, I guess in that predicament, like just musicians, whatever the case may be. That's what it looked like. I don't know if that's what that was color or colors. Kind of like how they do Tiny Desk performances. Like that, the thing is colors. They put like a backdrop and they just perform their song. This bitch was like a. I'm just like, as soon as I heard her trying to rap or some shit like that, in a Nicki Minaj voice, I said, I don't know who that bitch is, but I feel like, I don't know if she write her own music. I don't know what the fuck going on with that bitch, but I feel like she was a distraction from the Trim situation. Somebody was like, all right, Trim is fake beefing with Nicki Minaj. Let's add another imposter to get the attention away from Trim. I'm like, oh my gosh. You said, did I do ASMR? What the fuck? Like, I could if I want to. Like, what the fuck? I make a lot of sound effects, so it could work. It could work. I'll think about it. Anywho's, did I used to do ASMR? Not on here. I got a different type of ASMR. Woo! I did an ASMR the other day. Bitch had made me mad. Woke up. Shit was going 80 miles per hour. Woo! Anywho's. But yeah, so I said, I'm like, yo, this bitch AI. Like, I was like, whoever that other fake Nicki Minaj bitch is that's not Trim, I'm like, this bitch AI. I feel like somebody just found her out of nowhere, was like, hey, just act like this and rap like this, and we maybe you'll distract everybody from Trim. I'm just like, y'all need to be stopped. At this point, I think they're trying to do a humiliation ritual on Nicki Minaj because it seems like she's unblackballed. They said they didn't say that word. Hello, who the B word? Like, I don't know who that person is. Um, and then the video I have posted online was I don't know why it's so funny because in real life that shit would not be funny. Oh, because the prank videos. Because I don't like I'm not saying all right. I don't like pranks. I don't like pranks. I don't like because like I don't like April Fool's Day. I don't like none of that shit because like me personally, my own personal bias, like it can go to it can always turn out to be a bad scenario if you're not mindful. Them prank channels where all they doing is pranking, all they thinking about is how to do some worse shit. Like I don't because it starts off as a funny prank, then they be like, oh, I'm getting views, and then they start doing more and more fucked up shit. And there's this one girl that be going to like dangerous motherfucking communities pranking people, antagonizing them, and she every other day I be on social media is somebody making a fake motherfucking piece of content talking about that person has died because they did a prank, and I'm like I would not, and people for a moment be like, oh, I believe it, but like they bitch be like starting fights with people. I think she tried to start. I mean, like there's that person. Then it be them prank videos. Like, oh my gosh, this is it's not even a prank video. This is guy who goes up to homeless people and be having like gift boxes for them and be like, hey, do you want this? Would you rather take this box or this box? And the person don't know what's in the box, and they'll choose the box, and it'll be like a fucking dangerous ass weapon. And like he be giving them like these motherfucking samurai sword knives and shit like that. I'm like, what the actual fuck? Because you're clout chasing off for content. This nigga put like $5 or $10 in one gift box and then put a samurai sword in another gift box. Ask the person what box they wanted. The nigga chose this homeless nigga, bum ass nigga chose the motherfucking samurai sword knife. Took the samurai sword knife, got so happy, then robbed the nigga for the motherfucking $5 or $10. Like, there's no way you didn't think about that possible scenario. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Them prank videos, them dumbass videos that don't make no motherfucking sense because you're clout chasing for content. Um, what else? Because it's a whole bunch of content like that out there, and it's just like it don't make no motherfucking sense. Um, there was this white boy going to like dangerous hoods in California, and walking up to like gang members and shit like that and doing bullshit like and it's just like shit like that don't make no sense. Like, why are you doing that? Like, granted, you're providing video evidence, God forbid if something was to happen, but like, why are you going out your way to do that for no reason? For no reason but to get views. Like, anywho's, so the video I uploaded today, I saw this video online on TikTok, bitch. So there's this guy who be doing these prank videos. I know he's done other prank videos where I'm like, what the fuck? But like this one was just like, oh my gosh. He was at a local not a local where I'm at. He was somewhere in a public setting. That's all I'm saying. He was somewhere in a public setting where people go for jogs and runs and stuff like that at a natural preservation area or some shit like that. And he started like, yeah, today we're gonna prank these people and this and that. I'm looking in the background of the motherfucking video as it starts off. He got some Caucasian man wrapped up in trash bags, looking as if he is a dead body. I'm like, this nigga about to do some bullshit. That man had somebody pretending to be dead and wrapped around trash bags and looking bloodied up like a motherfucking tampon, bitch. And then saw this couple. It was a couple. It was a female and a man who were boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever the case would be, and they were jogging in the area, the preservation area. And he stopped them while they were jogging, doing something productive, and was like, "Hey," he started off with a lie. He said he was working for the preservation area, and that he needed help moving some things, and he had just started the job, and he don't want to lose the job, so he needed help. He needed extra few hands to help him move some stuff around. He offered to pay the couple $100 each person to help them move whatever he had to move around. Didn't say what he had to move around. And they heard money. They was like, yeah. He started luring them into, like, this sounds so bad. He started luring them into a forestry wooden area. And as they got closer, they saw it was a Caucasian man wrapped up looking like a bloody tampon, bitch. And this nigga was calmly talking to them, talking like, yeah, I'm gonna grab the head, you grab their legs. That girl's boyfriend immediately ran away from that false crime scene. The girl was so in shock. I think it's one of the scenarios. Yo, I used to be friends with the previous female friend, and she told me she used to date this guy, and she didn't date him for more than a week because I guess he was into some shady shit. He was like a hood nigga or shit. He was into some shady shit. Just side story real quick. And one day she was walking about with him in public, and a vehicle with tinted windows had pulled up, and he calmly turned to her and was like, "Hey, do you know how to run?" And the car was about to turn the corner, like, "Arr!" And he started to run with all his might. She said she stopped dating him that same week. Because what the fuck? I think in that moment of that prank video, when that boyfriend had ran away, seeing some shit like that, I honestly think it was like his initial reaction, response, really. Fight or flight. I don't think he meant anything bad by, like, not being like, hey, let's run. Like, I think he felt as though, like, from my perspective, I think he felt as though, because it looked fucked up. I'm not going to hold you. It looked fucked up. But what are you supposed to do in that scenario? The first thing you're supposed to do is get away from that scenario. He ran, did not look back. I think he assumed that once he started running, his girlfriend was going to start running with him. That's what they was doing before they were stopped. Hello, Abel. Hello, Abel. How are you? Back to sender. Shoot, back to sender E3Z. How you doing? Now, I think before they were stopped for that prank, they were jogging in that preservation area. So it's not far fetched for him to think like, hey, they were doing that before the fact. Like, your instinct should kick in. See your boyfriend run away from this bad situation, leave with him. That woman was so flabbergasted, in shock, seeing what she was seeing, shown to her like a dead body, bitch, tampon style. She just kind of stood there and was backing up a little bit, but she was like in shock. That nigga, her boyfriend had already ran away and left. He was gone. The nigga who doing the prank video was like, he was like, oh dang. He was like, he was so calm. He was like, since you're still here, talking to the female, since you're still here, you might as well come and help me out and move this body, wherever the case may be. And she said, I'm not helping you move no body. He said, and then this supposed to be a prank video this nigga was doing. He said, if you don't help me move this body, you gonna end up just like him. She like, who you talking to? Stop playing with me. He said, you from Detroit. You from Detroit. You already know how shit get down. She's like, who the fuck you talking to? Why she backing away? Like, why she backing away? Like, who the fuck you talking to? Like, and I'm like, that is such a natural response, because at this point, because like, that's too, like, you know how people be saying like they feel overstimulated with certain shit? That shit would have, yes, that's a very overstimulating situation. You're already got adrenaline pumping and rushing and whatever the case may be, because you're being productive, you're doing exercise, you're doing cardio, and then somebody stop you with all that adrenaline. I'm like, hey, can you help me out? I'm gonna give you money if you help me out. All right, cool. So you went to go do something productive, then somebody randomly talking about they're gonna give you money and do some light work. You walk up to see this person allegedly wants you to help them move a motherfucking unalived body, bitch. Now that adrenaline from being productive and possibly getting money. Now it's turned into flabbergastation of fear, being shocked, and like, and then you calmly still tell the person, no, you're not going to help them. And they talking about, if you don't help me, you're going to end up just like that person. All right, now you got me fucked up. Now you got me fucked up. You what? Like, and like, and like, her response is so freaking funny because like she was backing up. He said, he like, you don't help me move this body, then talking about in the prank video that I was posted online in regards to some content on TikTok. Like, you don't help me move the body, then you gonna end up just like the body. Then all of a sudden, fight or flight. She's just like, who you talking to? She backing up like, who you talking to? You not me. This and the third. And the nigga was slowly walking towards her like scary movie style. And then she just turned around and just started walking away. She didn't run nothing. She just started turning around, started walking away because like at that point, like it's just like. I could believe she probably was just mad. She probably, because I would have been mad. I would have been mad like this some straight bullshit. I came out here to do something productive. Then you offer me money. Then it's you want some straight bullshit. Then you try to threaten me, and I'm not going for that. I don't give a fuck. I will fight you, bitch. Like, no violence. I don't want to fight nobody. But I'm just saying, in that scenario situation, I only think what that woman was thinking. Like, all right, like, if it's my life or your life, we already know the answer. I'm gonna choose my life every fucking time, bitch. I'ma live. I ain't ending up like no dead body, bitch. And then thinking about all that shit that just happened within 5 minutes probably, and like, you know what, fuck this shit. Like, that's basically how she walked up, like, fuck that shit. And then she's walking off, not running away. She walked off. Her boyfriend already ran away and shit. She gotta go find him and shit. Like, and then like she probably processing like, did this nigga try to leave me? What the fuck is going on? Like it. So she walked off mad as fuck. Ooh. All right, just making sure. So I just had to walk. She walked off mad as fuck, and like did not care, did not run at anything. Niggas still following behind her. And then I think after realizing all that shit, she was just, oh shit, she's like, I'm probably in a dangerous situation. So do I prefer natural nails or fake nails? My natural nails are cute because I have French tips. Howsoever, I need to get my nails done after I do these errands. Now, I prefer my nails being done when a nigga wants to pay for them. My nails is cute. If it's up to me, besides me knowing how to do my own nails, if it's up to me, I will keep my natural nails. And if a nigga want me to have my nails done, then nigga will provide a lifestyle where he can get my nails done as much as he needs it to be. He can choose the motherfucking color for all he cares. Nigga not paying for my nails, I don't have to if I don't want to. Because I have cute nails. Some people, I'm sorry, my own personal opinion, I don't like them looking like it's been bit off nails underneath the nail bed, the fingertip. I don't like how nails look. I know it's genetics. Some people nails just naturally look like that. That should look ugly to me. I'm sorry. Am I biased in regards to my French tip nails to other people's nails and shit? Yes, I am. I don't care. Some people nail beds be just looking ugly. I'm sorry, God. It is what it is. I don't know what you was doing with that one. But if I love you, I love you. Yeah. If I love you, I love you. I won't care about that type of shit. It's very shallow, but like, it's my personal opinion. Everybody can't have French tips. Anywho's. But yeah, once that female realized a whole bunch of shit that just made her mad, she stopped caring. She didn't give a fuck what was going on. Like, it's like, what is life? And then I get the adrenaline started pumping. She was like, oh shit. She was in possible danger. So she started trying to run away. And the nigga was like, your boyfriend left you already. You should leave that nigga. As soon as she started running, that's when that nigga had said that shit. I'm like, yo, like, oh my god. And it was so funny because the nigga was the first nigga to step up. He was quick to step up when that nigga offered money to move some shit around. When that nigga offered help. When that nigga offered money for them to help, that nigga was the first one to step around. Walid in the comment section, whatever you got going on with yourself don't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Alright. Alright, so cute story time. Anything else I gotta say? It's been an hour. 4 forms of business: ownership, corporation, partnership, sole proprietorship. Your significant other, you and your significant other might go into business with each other, or they might help fund your business. Leo, what's going on? What's going on with the channel message? Two cards came in reverse. What's going on? There's two paths you can take in this situation. If your man offers to help fund your business, there's four different businesses you need to think about. Ownership, whose name is going on what, a corporation, you want to work with this person, a partnership, and a sole proprietorship. That ownership and sole proprietorship is very significant if in regards if you want your name on something for yourself. Corporation and partnership is in regards to both. Excuse me. Corporation partnership is very significant if like your man's name is going to be attached to anything. One card did come out in reverse. Someone is not famous. It's not in their birth chart to be famous. Dang. Somebody's like a nobody. 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 Someone. I don't know what this means. Because the four different types of business scenarios. But then there's something about somebody not being famous, not being popular. It could be like get it out the mud type of scenario. But somebody's not God though. Alright, I don't know why, but because Leo has to do with entertainment, if there's an entertainer that never was supposed to be an entertainer. Alright, let me not say that. If there's an entertainer that came into a business deal, I don't know if it has to do with anything I said earlier in the video. It's the entertainer that came into a business deal. What it is, let's say, for example, allegedly, let's say there's a music artist who doesn't necessarily have the birth chart to be a music artist and entertainer, right? There's gonna be a record label that knows this about that person and knows that they're not knowledgeable about how the music business is ran, no pun intended. So they're gonna get this person who doesn't know anything about the music industry under a contract, and that person's just gonna be happy about being famous, but the business partner or deal that they're in, they have other plans. So that's why. So just be careful in regards to business partnerships, because you need to really know the four forms of businesses in regards to ownership, corporation, partnership, and sole proprietorship is very significant. Howsoever, Jupiter card came out in regards to luck. Something is going to happen on Thursday. It could be with Sagittarius placements. Thursday and Saturday. Because Jupiter is also Saturday. Something could have happened yesterday. Trim, what's going on with Trim? Because I did say something about her in that deal for $8.5 million. They gave her a lot of money for that sponsorship. I wonder, like, when companies give that much amount of money for a, not even like a established musician, but for like a upcoming artist, I wonder what was in her contract for that $8.5 million. Because like, is she gonna have to keep doing Coconut Water songs? What's her like her obligation? And then like, is there like a percentage? No, it shouldn't be, because she's not saying Vita coconut water. It could be any coconut water. So I don't know. It's something about that contract. But there's something good in regard to luck suspend. Somebody suspend? Or somebody I saw something about on TikTok. There's gonna be a performance where somebody's like suspended in the air or something like that. I don't know about somebody being suspended. I don't know if that's like a breach of contract in regards to suspension. But I'm thinking more of like, because this is Leo, it's really more about performative arts. So like, you know, when they be have, remember like the Chris Brown situation, he was in the suspension in the air. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. With that alto. Why am I like this? Now, Jupiter. Amazing luck, blessed fortune, great miracles. So Trim is doing good. I don't know what her contract is with Vita Coconut Water, but I didn't even know coconut water from Vita was making money like that to be giving out $8.5 million. Checks, bitch. Woo! Is there anything else that Leo needs to know? God, thank you for blessing my career endeavors. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. God is so happy with Trim right now. Like, God is so happy with Trim right now. She just got to be mindful. She just got to be mindful about who she's doing business with. That's all. Venus. Beauty, love. Beauty, intelligence, true love. She did say she was dating somebody from who the fuck did she said she was dating somebody from a particular show. I was just like, I forgot what show it was. I wasn't like too fond of the show she mentioned. Somebody is not a business owner or entrepreneur. Ah 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 ah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Is yo, yo, yo. When I say is negative 10 points, is negative 0, negative 10 points for the sexually defiant men right now, is levels to this. You see, like, I'm talking about Trim, but when I was talking about Trim, it was in regards to that freshman XXL, and I mentioned that other artist that's about to probably get canceled and shit like that. You see, I'm talking about Trim, all her compliments, that weird energy try to come into the chat, like, no. Somebody like little girls, they gonna get fucked up because the shit I've been seeing going on. Sagittarius. Jupiter. Hold up. Sagittarius. Planet ruled Jupiter. Venus mentioned. Gemini, Taurus, Libra. Sagittarius. Something about a Saturday. Karma, bitch. Karma in regards to somebody who like little girls, bitch. Negative 10 points, bitch. Under 0, ho. These sexually defiant men that like little girls, they going to fuck down, bitch. God, thank you. I know you will not let me ever be in the position of lack or imprisonment. God, you grant me rule involving any department of authority, especially my own finances. Ooh, remember the previous channel message? I said I had a 2D Dreamcatcher message where it was 2 women that brought a woman to a certain environment because they thought this man had hated this woman, and then come to find out the man really was obsessed with this woman. It was trying to figure out how to get in contact with her in some sort of way. And I said something about Nicki Minaj, Sagittarius, something about Nicki Minaj had to do with it because I was talking about the BET Awards. That's the channel message where I was talking about this shit, right? And I was just like, I don't know what that shit means. I was watching Tyler Perry, The Oval, and there was a scene with this girl named Sharon. Sharon used to date this guy named Kareem. Kareem dated Sharon after she was with like her true love, but he just couldn't get his act together. Some shit happened to him. Barry. Barry was in the middle. Barry was hard. Woo! Barry was alright. Sharon used to date Barry. Gotta do a backstory and backstory. Hold on. Go watch the show Tyler Perry The Oval. It's a really good show. You'll learn a lot of shit. He be dropping gems. Lineca in the comment section, do you watch Tyler Perry The Oval? Y'all should watch Tyler Perry The Oval. It's a good show. Anywho, Sharon used to date Barry. Barry was a knucklehead that was just trying to be a good father. He was trying to be a good father and a good person, but he was a knucklehead. So like he was very stubborn. He didn't listen to reason, and then he got himself mixed up in some shit and unalive. And then in the midst of that, when he was being a knucklehead, Sharon started dating Kareem, who seemed to be a nice man, who's a pharmacist, owned his own pharmacy, gave her a job to work there. He seemed like an upright, good citizen, bitch. Then certain scenarios started happening outside of them because Sharon was still linked to Baron. Ooh, God forbid my life, to Barry's family. Sharon was linked to Barry's family and still kept in touch with them while dating Kareem, even though Barry had died or whatever like that. They were supposed to all be grieving together because that was her ex-boyfriend, whatever the case may be, instead of just staying with Kareem. But then, come to find out, Kareem had a side business at the pharmacy where he was selling motherfucking drugs, bitch. To some really scary ass people. Something that happened, like, so somebody tried to set Kareem up with Barry's death, her ex-boyfriend. Sharon thought that because, you know, her ex-boyfriend, her current boyfriend Kareem, was beefing, that Kareem really did that shit and unalived him because they found the body in Kareem's motherfucking house, but somebody placed it there on purpose, bitch, to start problems. Sharon tried to confront this nigga. He got scared. It was domestic violence abuse. Scenario came on. Sharon called the motherfucking police. Kareem get locked up. Sharon go back to Kareem's house. Find so much motherfucking money. Spoiler alert if you ever watch it. She finds so much freaking money. Sharon's first initial thought is, I'm not touching this money. I don't know where the fuck it came from. Mind you, she don't know this nigga selling drugs at the time. She said she don't know where it came from. Sharon had a gay ass fucking friend who was like, fuck that shit, bitch. Pack these motherfucking bags. They packed the motherfucking bag. Sharon's still saying she don't think it's a good idea. The people who the money belonged to start looking for fucking Sharon. Sharon don't got the money. Someone stole the motherfucking money. And then Sharon had stole the motherfucking money, and then it got stolen randomly on accident. The person who stole the money didn't know they stole the money. And then Kareem gets out of motherfucking jail and shows his motherfucking true colors, bitch. This nigga was like a big time dealer or some shit like that, and he owed some money to some scary people. I don't know. He didn't change it. This nigga was wearing all black center. I'm saying all this to say the 2D Dreamcatcher message that where I seen these two women drop one woman in a scenario. Something about Nicki Minaj has something to do with whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Two women had wanted because the man had resources in regards to whoever this man who got resources onto a TV show. The TV show that was mentioned, that one of the TV shows that mentioned that this guy had big pull into it. I don't know because I don't know. Have you guys seen what's going on with Lemmy and Smiley from Zeus Network, and how they said Smiley had hacked into Lemmy's phone, and then something about that is also scenario. So like the guy in the dream was tall and light skin complexion, whatever the case would be. So that's what Kareem looked like in the Tyler Perry The Oval. So one thing at a time. In the dream, the woman only did that to that woman, brought this woman to that man in a bedroom environment with a chair, bitch, to like she was held against her will because they wanted to be in the good graces of the man who had big pool resources in regards to Now That's TV network. They want to be a part of the show. That's why I said what I said about Lemmy, Jaden, and Smiley from Zeus Network, because some of that like that has something to do with that, because you know Nas TV and Zeus Network has been partnering up. God forbid my life, I would never sign for no show like that. So when the woman was brought to that man, they were under the impression that the man did not like that woman. They were under pressure. That man hated that woman, so they went out their way to find this bitch, bring her to him. So it's something about setup. Whatever happened with Lemmy, Smiley, and Lemmy, Smiley. All right, it's parallel conversations right now. Whatever's going on with Jaden, Smiley, and Lemmy, Jaden and Smiley are actually being used as props to keep Scotty relevant. So Lemmy sees what these females are doing, and he's using it to his own advantage because in the 2D Catch a Message, the man was like, I don't want you to be a part of this ghetto ratchet shit. Lemmy does not want Scotty back on Zeus Network the way she's been on Zeus Network because she didn't have this child. Lemmy wants Scotty to get onto more regulated TV networks and stuff like that, something better. That's why they did Scotty with the baby, but it just kind of went in a different scenario. They looking for better for Scotty right now. Anywho, going back to Tyler Perry, the Oval, I guess the newest episode, I don't think it's a new episode. Yeah, the newest episode, Kareem gets out of jail, finds Sharon as she's about to leave and dip off because things are getting wild. She got people looking for her about some money that she ain't never wanted to take. The gay nigga did. And then got it stolen. And like Sharon don't got nothing to do with it besides she was trying to be the voice of reason. Now she didn't got mixed up in it. Kareem come looking for her. That's her ex-boyfriend. Why the fuck? This nigga, so the same scenario I seen where the woman was put in the chair and ooh, Scotty, what you about to link with Tyler Perry? What's going on? That'd be a good look. She does give like, isn't she a Southern Belle? Yeah, go do that. I think that'd be a lot better for you. And they always got motherfucking TV shows on Broadway and that better than Zeus Network. You be getting paid. Yeah, Scotty, you should look into that. That makes sense. And then like, but another reason for that could be so Scotty could be close to her family. And then Scotty, damn Scotty, I'm prepping you, bitch, because I'm all right, one day at a time. Scotty, if you ever see this message or the message gets relayed, let me tell you something. When I saw you on Baddies, maybe like the first or second season, before you had the baby bitch, I said you're too good for this shit. Scotty need to be on the real, because especially when you start dating Lemmy, I said you need to make your way to like the Real Housewives and stuff like that. You see K Michelle on that shit now, so I don't know where the fuck that franchise is going. Scotty, it would be a good look because you're a Southern Belle, so I know you got family in the South. So what you should do is, some way, somehow, figure out how to work with Tyler Perry and his camp. Start acting. Leave Zeus Network. You can still get that check through your nigga. You can make guest appearances if you want to. Negotiate that in your contracts. Work with Tyler Perry. Down south, he already has like stuff going on. And then like the shows that they be having going on, they be having Broadway shows, they be having like movies, there's so many different avenues with Tyler Perry you can do that shit. They always trying to keep people in rotation. Then because I know you're a Southern Belle, I know you got family down there. Scotty with the baby to Scotty with the family. So then you'll be getting Tyler Perry check, and then you begin. And then 9 out of 10 if you do Scotty with the family, your man is going to be funding that project. Anywho's, in the Tyler Perry, the Oval, Kareem, Sharon's ex-boyfriend, finds her, puts her in the chair just like in the dream, next to a bed, and he's questioning her about the money and stuff like that. So I don't know. Another reason why I said Scotty should move down south because like she might be going through stuff behind the scenes with Lemmy in some sort of abusive way, and guys like that avenue I just talked about Scotty possibly work with Tyler Perry and even still working with her man if she wants to, but like being more close to her family because like maybe Lemmy won't be prone to doing certain abusive shit if you're near your family. So I know you want to be around him all the time. This you gotta think, girl. So there's that. Because like in the Ooh, I just seen somebody go. All right, so um, in the 2D catcher message, the woman was sitting in a chair after being brought there by two women, and the man was hovering over her like, "I always want you. I want to come in contact with you." So like, there's no doubt about Lemmy loving Scotty. There is no doubt whatsoever. Lemmy loves Scotty. Whatever their relationship is whatever it is. It might be a little toxic. That's their shit. That's their business, not mine. So I guess if anybody was wondering if Lemmy really cares about Scotty, he actually does. I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying. If you all think Lemmy don't care about Scotty because he might be entertaining other women, Lemmy will leave every one of them bitches for Scotty. Whatever is going on in the situation. That if that needs to be heard. The man was like, he said, I don't want you on these ghetto TV shows. I want you making real money. I want you doing like better things outside of ghetto TV networks and da da da. In Tyler Perry's The Oval, that scene with Sharon and Kareem looked just like the scenario in my dream. 2D catch a message. My man texted me. Anywho's. Woo! I'm smiling a bitch. We'll see, we'll see. No, I'm in a good mood. I'm always in a good mood when I know you're talking to me. Now, because look what we talking about right now. All that shit about Lemmy and other bitches, I'm not doing that. Anywho's. Um, and then like, and all right, so in Tyler Perry's The Oval, that scene with Sharon and Kareem, I keep trying to get to this part and we haven't got to it. But like, he questioned her about the money. She said she don't know nothing about the money. She told him what happened, but he was being very intimidating. So she was a little scared. He was acting abnormal, stuff like that. Like he was like the most nicest, upstanding citizen boyfriend with her, and then in that moment he was a completely different person. We've never seen this nigga act like that throughout the whole TV show series of The Oval. So I'm just like, what the fuck? This nigga was like, oh, you don't know where the money is? Oh yeah? He was like, take off your clothes. She's like, what? This nigga implied that he wanted to rape her, bitch. Her ex boyfriend. Like, it was giving this underlying theme of like, I've already done this with you before. I already seen your naked body before. We already dating, so you're gonna do what I tell you to do. Ooh. I'm gonna leave the message right there. I'm gonna go talk to my man. I'm gonna and take this negative energy up off of me. All right, bitch.